Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 12th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Cancer. This day asks you to step into the spotlight of your own life, not by force, but through natural alignment. The moon, your ruling planet, is forming a steady trine with Saturn, helping you see the value of patience, structure, and emotional boundaries. Normally, you're pulled by tides of feeling, but today there's an anchor underneath the waves, urging you to use discipline to create lasting results. This isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about channeling them into forms that support your future. Whether it's in love, career, or personal health, the universe is whispering. The work you do now carries long-term dividends. In relationships, the cosmic current shifts in your favor. Venus is lighting up a sector of your chart tied to loyalty and devotion, while Uranus sparks sudden insight around what freedom really means for you in love. If you're in a partnership, you might feel a need to refresh the dynamic, break a stale routine, or start planning something daring together. The desire for independence doesn't have to threaten intimacy. It can actually deepen it when balanced right. If you're single, unexpected encounters could jolt you awake to the idea that love doesn't always arrive in the package you expect. Someone's eccentricity or bold honesty may be exactly the magnet your heart didn't know it needed. Career energy is picking up momentum, and you'll feel it in the way conversations unfold. Mercury has shifted direct and clears the path for practical discussions to turn into solid opportunities. Emails get answered, deals start moving forward, and a fog that's lingered in your professional world begins to lift. Pay close attention to collaboration today. The right team, even if small, will be more powerful than solo efforts. With Mars energizing your house of communication, your words carry weight, but you'll need to back them with consistent follow-through. Ideas won't stay on paper long. They're ready to become actionable plans. Be ready to say yes to momentum when it knocks. On a personal level, you're being pushed to take inventory of your growth. Jupiter's expansive influence over your friendships and community sector highlights where you've been giving too much and where your energy is genuinely appreciated. A social circle that uplifts you will feel like rocket fuel right now, while connections that drain your spirit become more glaringly obvious. Don't hesitate to set firmer boundaries or redirect your time. You're not abandoning anyone. You're investing in reciprocity, and that's a powerful shift. The clarity you gain here spills into other parts of life, because when you stand tall in your worth, every decision carries more strength. Financially, today's alignments suggest a breakthrough moment. The moon's supportive angle with Saturn might bring you a reality check that feels like relief rather than pressure. You could discover a way to streamline your spending or lock in a deal that provides lasting stability. Don't ignore the small wins. They add up. The key right now is consistency. Even small adjustments to your budget or savings plan are fortified by planetary discipline. If an unexpected expense pops up, you'll notice it doesn't rattle you the way it used to. That's proof you're building a stronger foundation, brick by brick. Health and well-being also step into the spotlight. With so much cosmic emphasis on structure, you're reminded that routines aren't prisons, they're lifelines. A simple shift, like hydrating more consistently or stepping outside for morning light, could be the catalyst for broader transformation. You'll find that your body responds quickly to consistency right now. Pay attention to your energy dips. Are they emotional, physical, or mental? The stars hint that the root is often emotional, so don't underestimate the power of journaling, therapy, or even casual conversations that let you unpack your feelings. Healing doesn't have to be a dramatic overhaul. It can be a series of small, intentional acts. Spiritually, there's a call for renewal. The sun's ongoing placement encourages you to revisit what inspires you, whether that's art, meditation, or reconnecting with nature. This isn't about escaping reality, but rather weaving your spiritual practices into daily life. You might notice synchronicities more vividly now, repeated numbers, familiar symbols, or chance encounters that feel like nudges from the universe. Instead of brushing them off, take them seriously. They're guideposts reminding you that you're not wandering aimlessly. You're on a path that's unfolding exactly as it should. Trust those breadcrumbs. They're leading you toward growth. The emotional core of the day is balance. Cancer, you thrive on closeness, but sometimes you give away pieces of yourself in the process. Today's astrology empowers you to reclaim that balance. Intimacy without overextension, ambition without burnout, generosity without depletion. Imagine it like adjusting the sails of your own ship. You don't stop moving forward, but you ensure the wind works with you rather than against you. Every choice you make today has the potential to shift not just your immediate circumstances, but the trajectory of the weeks ahead. By evening, the energy softens. The moon's glow reminds you of the satisfaction that comes with quiet victories, the kind no one sees, but you deeply feel. A task completed, a conversation handled with grace, or even just the decision to rest instead of push. These are the moments that fortify you. If doubt creeps in, remember, the cosmic message isn't about rushing toward the finish line. It's about savoring the fact that you're in motion, and that motion is aligned with your truest self. For a sign as intuitive as you, that's the real success story today. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Cancer, the universe places you at the heart of sudden movement and powerful revelations. The energy around you feels accelerated, as though life itself is nudging you toward new beginnings, deeper truths, and unshakable transformations. This reading reveals 8 cards that guide your journey today, each carrying insight into love, challenges, and breakthroughs. Card 1, the Tower. The Tower indicates a sudden shift, a revelation, or a truth that can no longer be hidden. For you, Cancer, this represents the breaking apart of illusions and the removal of dishonest people or energies from your orbit. While Tower moments can feel unsettling, they are often blessings in disguise. The message here is that betrayal, lies, or hidden agendas are being exposed, and though the fall may seem chaotic, it clears the ground for authentic connections and opportunities. Trust that this disruption is divinely orchestrated to free you from the chains of the past. Card 2, Ace of Cups. Following the turbulence of the Tower comes a blessing, the Ace of Cups. This card signifies a new emotional beginning, often romantic, but equally present in friendships or self-love. Today, Cancer, your heart is open to receiving something deeply nourishing. The reading suggests a potential love at first sight, encounter, or a sudden surge of affection that awakens your spirit. Your sensitive, intuitive nature makes you capable of recognizing this gift when it arrives, whether in the form of a person, a conversation, or an emotional awakening. Card 3, 7 of Swords. This card mirrors the earlier Tower energy by warning you about deception or hidden motives. Cancer, you may feel tempted to share your dreams or budding romantic hopes with others, but caution is advised. The 7 of Swords reminds you not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Protect your plans and emotions carefully. This is not a call for paranoia, but rather for discernment. Trust your gut. If someone's energy feels off, it probably is. Card 4, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups brings romance and idealism into your day. Someone is approaching with genuine interest, perhaps a message, invitation, or confession. This knight represents the energy of someone who admires you, possibly younger or different in life stage, bringing excitement and sweetness into your story. For Cancer, who often gives much more than receives, this is a reminder to allow yourself to be courted, adored, and valued. Let someone prove their intentions with consistent actions. Card 5, 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords signals past conflict and the lingering sting of betrayal. Cancer, you carry emotional scars from times when others manipulated or competed against you unfairly. Today, the message is to stop replaying those old battles in your head. You are not doomed to repeat the same cycles. Instead, you are invited to step into forgiveness and detachment. Cutting ties with drama is your victory. By walking away, you conserve energy for the abundance waiting to flow in. Card 6, the World. The World marks the conclusion of an important chapter. Cancer, you are leaving behind a cycle of struggle and entering one of expansion, recognition, and wholeness. This card suggests not only romantic fulfillment, but also opportunities in career and personal projects. Some Cancers may find themselves in the spotlight, celebrated for their talents or creative expressions. It is also a card of travel and new horizons, literal or metaphorical, reminding you that your life is expanding beyond old limitations. Card 7. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles symbolizes growth, opportunity, and the planting of seeds for future success. Cancer, this card points toward a new project, course of study, or creative idea that holds potential for long-term stability. Combined with the World, it suggests that recognition or validation of your efforts is near. You are encouraged to ground your dreams into concrete steps. Take your visions seriously. What you start now can evolve into something lasting and prosperous. Card 8. Justice. Justice arrives to remind you that divine balance is at work. Past wrongs are being righted, karmic debts are balancing, and what you truly deserve is finding its way to you. For Cancer, this means you can release the fear of repeating old mistakes in love or trust. What enters your life now comes with the seal of fairness and alignment. Justice also calls you to integrity. Be mindful of your words, choices, and actions, for they shape the outcome of your path. Today's reading for Cancer paints a story of endings, revelations, and powerful new beginnings. The Tower and Seven of Swords expose falsehoods and encourage you to protect your energy, while the Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups open the door to a romantic or emotional rebirth. The Five of Swords reminds you not to dwell on betrayal, and the World ensures that a major cycle has closed, leading to recognition and wholeness. The Page of Pentacles invites you to ground your dreams into reality, and Justice assures you that fairness and divine order will prevail. Cancer, the message is clear. The universe is moving you out of pain and deception and into love, balance, and expansion. Trust the momentum. You're stepping into a chapter that honors your worth, your heart, and your destiny. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Cancer, the energy around your finances feels both cautious and promising. The Page of Pentacles invites you to treat your financial world like a garden. What you plant carefully now will bloom into something meaningful in the future. This is not a day for risky moves or impulsive spending. Instead, focus on research, planning, and laying a strong foundation for projects that can create stability in the long term. The World card amplifies this message by suggesting expansion and recognition in financial matters. Some of you may be preparing for opportunities that reach beyond local borders, international clients, digital ventures, or exposure in broader markets. Recognition for your skills may translate into bonuses, promotions, or offers that carry prestige as well as monetary reward. Even small steps today contribute to a cycle that is closing and opening at the same time, bringing in abundance. Luck is also on your side, though it comes with a reminder from Justice. What you receive financially will reflect the effort and integrity you've shown. If you've been disciplined, honest, and fair in your dealings, expect karmic rewards to flow in. However, if shortcuts or avoidance have shaped your past, today may bring reminders to correct those patterns before they hinder your future prosperity. The Tower warns you to expect some financial surprises. A sudden expense or shift in circumstances could shake your sense of security, but it's not designed to destroy. It's meant to rebuild you stronger. See this as a redirection. When one structure collapses, you're free to construct something sturdier in its place. Your sign thrives in water, Cancer, but today you're being asked to build a ship that can weather any storm. Consider diversifying your income or exploring creative side ventures. The Page of Pentacles encourages curiosity, learning, and apprenticeships, perhaps a course, mentorship, or hobby that could eventually generate income. Even if the payoff seems far away, this energy insists that small seeds planted now will transform into fruitful harvests later. Overall, your money and luck sector highlights patience, responsibility, and preparation. Sudden surprises may test you, but recognition and expansion lie ahead if you remain steady. Remember that fortune favors those who respect the process, and you, Cancer, have the endurance to see it through. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 12th are 75, 34, 24, 40, 87, 33. Daily love. In love, Cancer, the universe is preparing to surprise you with a spark of passion. The Ace of Cups is one of the most beautiful cards you can receive in this area, symbolizing a fresh emotional start and an overflowing heart. Today, love could feel like an awakening, whether through an unexpected encounter, a romantic confession, or simply a deep realization about what you truly desire. For some, this may even manifest as love at first sight, a soul-stirring connection that shifts your perspective overnight. The Knight of Cups reinforces this message, suggesting someone is approaching with genuine romantic intent. This person may bring excitement, sweetness, and admiration into your life. For those already in relationships, it may indicate renewed romance, a partner making gestures that remind you of your worth. For singles, this is a time to open your heart and allow yourself to be pursued without overthinking. You deserve to be cherished and adored. However, the Seven of Swords introduces a note of caution. Not everyone around you may celebrate your happiness or support your choices in love. Protect your privacy and avoid sharing too much with those whose intentions are unclear. Sometimes jealousy or interference can dim the glow of a new relationship. Your intuition will guide you to know who can be trusted with your heart. The Five of Swords reminds you that past heartbreaks and betrayals do not define your future. Yes, you may carry scars from previous disappointments, but these experiences were stepping stones toward clarity. They taught you what love should not feel like, making space for what it truly should be: reciprocal, genuine, and nurturing. Let the ghosts of yesterday remain in the past. Justice speaks of karmic love and divine alignment. If your love life has felt delayed, it is because the universe has been ensuring that what enters your life now will be fair, honest, and balanced. For some Cancers, this energy hints at engagement, commitment, or even marriage, foundations that endure rather than collapse under pressure. Ultimately, today's love reading highlights renewal, attraction, and divine timing. A surprise encounter or heartfelt revelation could transform your perspective. Let yourself be open but also discerning. Real love is on its way, and it arrives with honesty, balance, and an undeniable spark. At work, Cancer, your professional life today is marked by both disruption and opportunity. The Tower suggests a sudden change in your workplace, perhaps a shift in leadership, a reorganization, or a project that doesn't unfold as planned. While unsettling, this shakeup is meant to dismantle structures that no longer serve you. It clears the way for something truer to your skills and purpose. The World card reassures you that despite short-term upheaval, you are heading toward recognition and achievement. Completion of a major cycle is at hand. A long-term project may be reaching its conclusion, and your contribution will be noticed. For some, this could mean a promotion, an award, or even opportunities beyond your current company or country. The energy is expansive, suggesting your career trajectory is rising to a broader stage. The Page of Pentacles indicates curiosity and growth in your work life. Perhaps you've been considering additional training, certifications, or exploring new skills that could make you more competitive. This is an excellent time to invest in yourself professionally. Even if it feels small, the knowledge you gain will serve as a foundation for future advancement. The Five of Swords, however, reminds you to remain cautious of office politics. Hidden agendas or manipulative colleagues could attempt to undermine your progress. The Seven of Swords echoes this, urging discretion. Keep your ideas close until they're ready to be shared, and protect your reputation by avoiding gossip or entanglement in unnecessary conflicts. Justice brings balance and fairness into your career sphere. If you've felt overlooked or mistreated in the past, today marks a turning point where recognition aligns with effort. Decisions made now will be fairer and more favorable than before. This may also signal legal or contractual matters resolving in your favor. Overall, your work reading suggests transformation, growth, and eventual recognition. The key is to remain adaptable, focus on learning, and trust that changes are paving the way for a career that feels aligned with your talents and aspirations. Health. Your health today requires a focus on balance, Cancer. Justice emphasizes harmony between mind, body, and spirit. If you've been neglecting self-care, this card is a reminder to recalibrate and restore equilibrium. Pay attention to both the physical and emotional sides of wellness, as the two are deeply connected for your sensitive sign. The Tower suggests sudden wake-up calls. Perhaps a minor health issue or moment of exhaustion forces you to reevaluate your habits. Rather than resisting, see this as a divine nudge to take better care of yourself. Prevention is always kinder than cure, and your body may be signaling for rest, hydration, or a change in routine. The Ace of Cups is a card of emotional renewal, reminding you of the importance of joy and spiritual nourishment in maintaining health. Activities that open your heart, such as meditation, music, or time near water, can bring healing energy. Your emotions strongly influence your physical state, so allow yourself to release old pain and welcome fresh positivity. The world indicates that you are moving into a healthier cycle overall. If you've been working toward fitness, recovery, or emotional healing, progress is evident. Celebrate the milestones, however small, and acknowledge how far you've come. This is a sign of integration and wholeness, where different aspects of your well-being are coming together. The Page of Pentacles encourages you to explore practical approaches to health. Whether it's learning about nutrition, starting a new exercise routine, or consulting a professional, this card highlights curiosity and responsibility. Small lifestyle adjustments made now can have significant long-term benefits. Ultimately, your health reading calls for attentiveness, balance, and proactive care. Listen to your body, nurture your emotions, and embrace holistic practices. The universe supports your desire to feel renewed and whole, and by honoring yourself, you strengthen every part of your life. Family and friends. Cancer, your family sector reflects both healing and boundaries today. The Five of Swords highlights past conflicts, misunderstandings, arguments, or moments where pride got in the way of harmony. These echoes may resurface, but they are not meant to reopen wounds. Instead, they remind you of the importance of communication, compassion, and letting go of old battles. The Ace of Cups suggests emotional renewal within your family circle. This is a day when forgiveness, empathy, or heartfelt conversations can mend strained ties. Perhaps a family member reaches out with sincerity, or you find it within yourself to extend kindness where once there was tension. Healing bonds are possible, and new expressions of love bring warmth into your home. The Seven of Swords, however, asks for discernment. Not every family member may be trustworthy with your vulnerabilities. Some may still operate from patterns of secrecy or manipulation. Protect your peace by choosing carefully what you share and with whom. Boundaries are acts of love, not rejection. Justice reinforces the theme of fairness and balance in family matters. If there have been disputes, this card signals resolution, often with impartiality and clarity. It may also symbolize karmic healing, where family cycles of pain are finally acknowledged and released. This is a powerful time for breaking generational patterns that no longer serve. The World card offers completion and unity. Families may be coming together to celebrate milestones, achievements, or simply the bond of being connected despite differences. For you, Cancer, who treasures home and belonging, this card promises stability and togetherness after periods of discord. Ultimately, your family reading emphasizes healing, boundaries, and balance. Old conflicts may fade as new love and understanding rise. By holding space for both protection and forgiveness, you create an environment where family ties can strengthen in authentic ways. Compatibility. Today, Cancer, your compatibility shines strongest with fire and earth signs. The Knight of Cups suggests romance and passion, but the fiery influence hints that connections with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius could be particularly stimulating. These signs may challenge you to step out of your comfort zone, igniting sparks of adventure and intensity in your relationships. With Leo specifically, there is potential for a passionate and dramatic connection. Both signs value loyalty, and while your emotional depth complements Leo's boldness, you may need to balance sensitivity with their straightforward energy. Together, you can inspire each other to grow and shine brightly. Sagittarius brings spontaneity and curiosity into your world. While you prefer security, Sagittarius can teach you the joy of freedom and exploration. If you remain open, this match can offer a sense of balance, where you anchor their adventurous spirit while they encourage you to embrace new horizons. Aries offers directness and courage, qualities that can complement your nurturing side. Though clashes may arise due to Aries' impatience and your cautious nature, the passion between you can be undeniable. If both are willing to compromise, this connection can thrive with energy and loyalty. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, also resonate well today. Their practicality grounds your emotional waters, giving you the stability you crave. Taurus can offer sensual devotion, Virgo brings thoughtful care, and Capricorn aligns with your desire for long-term security. These matches emphasize endurance and shared goals. Overall, your best connections today come from those who balance your softness with strength or stability. Fire signs ignite passion, and earth signs anchor your heart. With the right alignment, these pairings can help you feel both alive and secure, reminding you that love thrives when opposites harmonize. Your lucky color today. Blue is your guiding color today, Cancer. It symbolizes calm, clarity, and emotional healing. Wearing blue or surrounding yourself with this shade can help soothe your heart and open your intuition, aligning perfectly with the fresh beginnings promised in your cards. The phrase of the day. Every ending is simply the world making space for a brighter beginning. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.